Good evening. My name is Robert Rigby. I want to tell the story of a hero of mine, a young man who graduated from a Fairfax County school a few years ago. He cannot tell the story himself because he passed away a few years ago. I've spoken with his mother and have her permission to tell the story. His name is Brian Piccone, and he and his brother attended Falls Church High School. Brian didn't identify as transgender, instead as gay, but we might describe him as gender non-conforming. Brian dressed in boys' clothes, but he wore makeup, painted his nails, and joined the cheerleading squad. Brian met a spotty reception from staff for the way he wore makeup. One supportive teacher was a bright spot for him and shared makeup tips. Other teachers, including a closeted gay teacher, told him to tone it down because they thought it was unseemly. There was harassment from other students, including some shoving into lockers and a threat to his brother and a break-in at his home. School was a scary place for Brian, but he persevered. After the harassment, the principal became more supportive, allowing Brian to help start a Gay Straight Alliance. As a member of the cheerleading squad, Brian wasn't allowed to participate in the same dances as the girls, it being too provocative. He brought up Title IX on his own to the coach, and that rule changed, though his makeup and nails weren't permitted while he was performing for the school as a cheerleader. They did win the district championships while he was on the squad. Brian graduated with honors and went on to being a community leader at George Mason, fighting for social justice, not simply for LGBT people, but for everyone. As I said, the story has a sad ending. Brian passed away a few years ago of a sudden asthma attack. It was a great heartbreak to us all. For my part, Brian is my hero. His courage in being out, in being open, in being fearlessly non-conforming at Falls Church made the school a safer place for me to be openly gay when I went to teach there during his senior year. I have this to say. The students in FCPS have been changing the atmosphere and culture in our schools for years, taking risks, forming clubs, educating the community. It is time for us as adults to do our part to make FCPS a welcoming place for all people. Thank you for listening.